Are you home? Darling? Hey. Are you okay? How long have you been in here? You've had a long, hard day, huh? Come here. I've got you. You're okay. Sorry, my arms aren't big enough to wrap all the way around you, huh? Here. How about this? Is this okay? I'm not too heavy, am I? Yeah? You like me curled up on your chest? I have a pointy chin, huh? Well, that's revenge for your cold feet in the night, darling. Am I digging into your collarbone? How's that? Take your time. We have all the time in the world. You know, if my grandma was here, she'd say, "Dear, everything will look better in the morning." And then teenage me would have given her a look, you know. And then she'd tell me to take all the rocks out of my bag, because if I kept collecting them, they were going to get awfully heavy on my back. You know, Granny Lena would have loved you. I've always wished you'd been able to meet her. You know, as soon as you knocked on her door, she'd greet you with a hug, fill your belly full of cookies, and send you on your way with a kiss to the cheek. I mean, she'd also be teasing you the whole time. That woman didn't meet a single person in the world whose chain she couldn't pull. But you think I sound like her? You do remember when I nearly set the kitchen on fire, don't you? I mean, I couldn't even get the Pillsbury cookies right. And they were frozen. All you have to do is separate them and throw them in the oven. Should not have been possible. Yeah, laugh it up. But it's you who decided this disaster was worth sticking around for. Here, your hair's in your eyes. Let me... You ever have one of those days where everything just feels a little out of place? You know, you're unbalanced and the world feels like it's tilting beneath your feet, and then you come home and it just resets. That's how I feel right now. All I have to do is look at you and I start to feel better. You want me to distract you? Okay. Hold on, let me get a little more comfortable here. Perfect. There. Is that okay? We can stay like this for a while. Oh, you want me to tell you good things? Well, do you want to hear about my day? Okay, so, let's see. That chipmunk was back. I told you about him, right? I got worried because I hadn't seen him in a few days, but there he was, ignoring the customers and eating all the strawberries off our potted plants. I didn't mind one bit. He's just too darn cute. I fed him a good quarter of my lunch, too. I swear I'll end up with a tiny chipmunk army by the end of the summer. And the Kovalchuks came in. They're that Ukrainian couple, thick accents. They always look so serious. I've always half thought they hated me, but then I told them it was good to see them, and Mr. Kovalchuk turns and goes, "It's always a good day when we come to see you." Made my whole morning. Honestly, it's the little things, isn't it? Like that, like a kind word can turn your whole day around. I had a smile on my face for hours. Oh, and I had to rescue 2 butterflies and 1 sparrow from inside the greenhouse because they have such teeny tiny brains, you know. They can never seem to figure out where the doors are once they get inside. It's like they get lost in there. Poor little guys. But, you know, all these little things, they add up, right? Little moments that can make a day worth remembering. Does that make sense? Hey. Do you remember how we met? Don't groan at me. It's one of my favorite stories. Well, of course it is. How can it not be? It has you in it. You know, I just kept thinking, how many plants is this black thumb gonna kill before they stop buying more? I mean, every day there you were telling me you killed your herb garden, or you'd overwatered your snake plant, or you dropped your pot of portulac off your balcony. Seriously, it made me want to go home and weep. Yeah, well, it took me way too long to catch on, didn't it? There you are, flirting with me, and I'm trying to sell you a pot of aloe vera. I was so desperate for you to keep something alive. Well, I was surprised, yeah. I didn't expect such a cute disaster to ask me out. Well, for me, it was out of the blue. I had no idea. After you left, Grace had to go hide in the back room because you couldn't stop laughing at me. And then you took me out, and it turns out you know heck all about plants, but you're some kind of culinary savant. Well, either way, you're much better than me. And then you went on and captured my heart. And before you know it, here we are, all snuggled up in an apartment full of plants and cookbooks and love. Yeah, that was pretty cheesy. No, there are not that many plants, come on. Besides, there's still some room in the living room windowsill. That'd be the perfect spot for some cilantro, or maybe a pickle plant, or... Hey, no shoving. I'm latched on like a koala bear. You roll me off this bed and I'm taking you with me. Oh, it's a good thing you have me to look after them. And a good thing that I have you to feed me. You feel cool. Here, let me... There we go. All bundled up and warm now. 2 bugs in a rug. 2 caterpillars in a cocoon. 2 peas in a... There it is. There's your smile. You smell like oranges. Did you use my shampoo again? I didn't say that I minded. I just didn't think that you'd... Oh. You like smelling like me. How'd I catch such a sweetheart, huh? You big softie. I love you. So, so, so much. I love you. I love you. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. Rest up. I'm not going anywhere. And there's no rush. Sleep tight, darling. I'll be right here, waiting with you. I love you so, so, so